What is online doctor consultation? What are the benefits of online doctor consultation? What are the drawbacks of an in-person doctor consultation? All this coming up in this video. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Prasoon. Welcome back to Dofody. So let's get started. Okay, the first point about online doctor consultation that I have to tell you is regarding the availability of doctors. According to a recent study that was conducted in India, it showed that the number of doctor and the number of patients that they consult, the doctor-patient ratio is currently at 1:11,000. That is, one doctor is consulting about 11,000 patients, which is according to the latest population stats in India. So the recommended doctor-patient ratio is 1:1,000. Now when it comes to specialty doctors, unless you are living in a metro city like Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai or Delhi, you will find it very difficult to find a specialty doctor. And if you are trying to consult a super specialty doctor, things get more difficult. Now another thing about specialty doctors is that you have to book an appointment, and their bookings and appointments are only available up to 5 o'clock. If you are trying to consult a specialty doctor after 5 p.m., it will be very difficult for you. Doctors who are specialized in radio-oncology, nephrology, gastroenterology, and those doctors with a DM post-graduation, those kind of doctors who have the most expert knowledge in their field of medicine or surgery, you will find it very difficult to consult those type of doctors in your city. So if you want a quick consultation with such an expert doctor, online doctor consultation is your best bet. Point number 2 about online doctor consultation. It is about your time and money. Suppose that you are working from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you want to consult a doctor, that to a specialty doctor, you first have to take his appointment. In most cases, you will have to take a half-day leave or a full day from your work in order to get the consultation from the doctor. Even after taking the appointment, you will have to travel to the doctor's clinic or the hospital, and that too through the busy traffic. You will have to spend at least 45 minutes just to reach the doctor's office. Now what happens when you reach the doctor's office? You will have to wait there. There will be many other patients who are already waiting there. The online appointment system is not working properly in India as of right now. So your time is wasted there again. You will also have to consider the money you spend for traveling to the doctor's office. Most of you might not own a car or a bike. Depending upon the public transport that you are using, it takes a lot of money to reach the doctor's office. Is online doctor consultation effective? Does it work? Now the people who ask me this question have already consulted a doctor online. They might not have realized it, but they ask their doctor friends in their family or their friend circle about some common health issues and questions, and they get the reply through a WhatsApp message or a text message or even through the phone call. Now the problem with such a consultation is that the doctor will be in a hurry and he will not be able to ask the full complete questions that he needs to ask before giving you medicine or medical advice. As he is in a hurry, he will be trying to give you some of the commonly used medicines without asking you the proper questions, and you will be satisfied with whatever medicines that he gives you. But once you make a payment to the doctor for an online doctor consultation, the doctor becomes committed. He will ask you the right questions. He will ask you the proper history. He will ask you to elicit some signs. He will ask you about the symptoms. He will ask you what food you eat, what food you have taken in the past, your past history, history of your family, your personal history. Many other questions that are relevant to your medical condition will be asked by the doctor. Then he might ask you to do some investigations or blood tests or imaging tests, which you can easily do and upload it within the app so that he can look over it the second time. And lastly, he will prescribe you the right medicines, the medicines that are going to help you, the medicines that do not make any allergic reaction in you, the medicines that you can safely take. Many studies have shown that almost 70 to 75% of human health conditions can be treated online. The doctor does not need to touch you or use the stethoscope to auscultate the heart sounds or breath sounds just to give you a medical advice. He can ask you questions. He has the experience. Most of you might have noticed during an in-person doctor consultation that the doctor is not even using his stethoscope. He just asks you the questions and then prescribes you the medicine after a 5 or 10 minute chat. Online doctor consultation also happens on the same background. But here the doctor is much more committed. The doctor's full attention is given to you so that you can ask him whatever questions that you want and get all the answers. I have written an article about some of the common conditions that can be treated very effectively using online doctor's help. I will leave you the link in the description. Some of the common conditions that can be treated with the help of an online doctor are common cold, mild fever, cough, sore throat, bronchitis, urinary tract infections, menstrual problems, sexual problems, hair loss, acne, high blood pressure, high blood sugar level, low blood pressure, any lifestyle diseases, aches or pains, headache, any kind of pain, whatever it may be. Everything can be managed with the help of an online doctor. The thing to understand here is that it works best for urgent medical care. For emergency medical conditions, it is better to consult a doctor in person. You will be better off consulting a local hospital where you can get the right treatment as soon as possible. I have to tell you something about cross infection. Imagine that you are sitting at a doctor's clinic waiting to see him. Suppose there are 30 to 40 other patients who are also sitting in the same room as you are, and you must remember that they are also patients. Some of them are coughing, some of them are sneezing. The chances of you acquiring an infection from them or the chances of you passing your infection to another person in the same room is very high. This is very much particular in the case of small children, particularly infants. If you take an infant to a doctor's clinic, a crowded doctor's office, the chances of the small infant to get unwanted infections are very high. I told you earlier, most of the conditions, be it mild fever or nasal congestion, running nose or redness in the eyes, it can all be treated at home. What you need is the correct advice. The right doctor's medical advice will definitely help you. The only thing to note here is that you have to get the advice from the right doctor and not from your friends, family, Google, WhatsApp or other social medias. Second opinions. What is a second opinion? When you consult a doctor and he advises you to undergo a certain medical procedure or do an expensive medical test like a CT scan or MRI scan, or do a simple surgical procedure which might be simple for the doctor but it is going to cost you in thousands. So in that case, what should you do? Well, the best thing to do is to get another doctor's advice. Now if you don't have time to consult a doctor from the same specialty, the right thing to do is open up your app and consult the right experienced doctor and get his second opinion. Should you do the angioplasty as advised by your first cardiologist? Should you undergo the laparoscopic procedure as advised by your surgeon? Is the tuberculosis treatment for your child actually needed? Your orthopedician said that the X-ray is not clear and that an MRI or a CT scan is required. Is it really required? Getting an online doctor consultation for a second opinion is the best thing that you can do in such situations. Your privacy. What if you don't want your family or friends to learn about your condition? What if you don't want them to learn that you are trying to consult a psychiatrist or a sexologist or a gynecologist for that matter? Consulting an online doctor is the best thing to do when it comes to securing your privacy. You can sit in the comforts of your home, close the door, and ask your doctor all the kinds of questions that you would never ask a real doctor in person. When you are in your home, you become more comfortable automatically. You can open up to the doctor's questions more openly. You can answer more questions, you can ask more questions and get all the answers. And that too without others knowing about it. Just think about it. You do not find it comfortable to share your private problems your personal problems with your friends and family. But asking an online doctor's help for the same issues is the thing that you should be doing. Of course, you can get all the answers on Google, but you have to use the right keywords to search for it. And most of the articles, when you read through it, you become more and more confused. The right information. Where will you search for the right information, particularly when it comes to your health? You will first search on Google, then you will ask your friends, your close friends, your family members. Most of them will be able to give you some kind of advice, but is it really enough? When you get a headache or a toothache, you go to the pharmacy near you and ask the medical shop guy or the pharmacist for a medicine. He will simply hand over the medicine and you will consume it. You will take it even without looking into its contents, what drug it is, what medicine it is, what dosage it is. Shouldn't you be worried when you take medicines from a person who has no knowledge about human health? All doctors, particularly all the specialist doctors, have undergone 8 to 10 years of training studying human health, studying the various parts of human body, and they are the right people to ask your questions. Doctors are the ambassadors of good health, and you should be asking your health related questions to them, not to certain medical shop guy or your lab technician or even to your nurses for that matter. I can assure you that all the doctors who are registered on Dofody are verified. All their certificates have been verified. Some of them are my close friends too. So get your health related information from real experienced doctors. So try to get your health related information using online doctor consultation and using Dofody. So have you used any online doctor consultation app or website? And what did you think about it? Leave your comments below. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, do it right now. You should also follow our Facebook page. And yes, we are also on Instagram. So until I see you in the next video, it's me, Dr. Prasoon, signing off. Take care, stay healthy, and thank you so much for watching.